We should have our first artifact. Alright, we should have a ton new sites found. Look at all this, look at this. I've been waiting for this, looking forward to it. Not a lot of blood magic because we, did other things, but... See, I could have empowered 4, but the succubus meant that I could only empower 2. We did Raven's Feasts, we did all kinds of stuff. Lanka must be Swiss cheese by now. Okay, well they drove off 1 pack. They got lucky, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, Lanka's taking a beating. Alright. I think that's 2 nature? Crap, only 1. Only 1 sight this turn. Oh, what are you gonna do? Anyway. Tons of blood hunting. We should have just gotten a crap ton of new assassins, which is great. Let me go ahead and... There we go. Okay. First battle. Okay, well that's nice. Next battle. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, here's a big army moving. Basically nothing done here, just moved. Okay, so they're not staying on top of Menace. They're moving off the fort. I'll have to figure out where New Spring was. He's probably gonna put his armies together. Awfully small force, but with nothing protecting this? Yeah, that checks out. So he's just they're just kinda walking back and forth claiming, oh no! Oh, you lost the Hoplite army. They were a good army, but he moved in their path. And yeah, he lost very little in exchange for wiping the mercs out. It's because you had barbarians here. Holy crap. That's a lot of barbarians. Yeah, okay. Alright, his army's just kind of walking along, reclaiming territory. Yeah, reclaiming territory. This is the other mercenary, the High Magus. I kind of want him. Alright, these should all be these guys, some of which get more XP than others. So let's go to the bottom and... Okay. Not much from events today, but we're very orderly, so we don't get many events. And I like it that way. What can I say? That's a lot of fortresses. That's a lot of fortresses, ain't it? Okay, yes, there she is. Not quite as much blood this turn. Alright, we need to think. So next turn we're gonna have more blood magic. We'll have the option to start binding archdevils. And of course we'll want Ill Earth. I do want the Ice Devils as well. Alright, first thing. Okay. Hide. You're not listening, are you? Whatever. You're gonna hold this. Fight back against all these temples and thrones and things all around me that are just absorbing all my candles. This sponge sucking all my pressure away. This'll help a little. Yep, he's gonna get this. He's gonna start pulling in here. Yeah, we're making no progress on this front. We're not really making any progress here either. Despite the absolute absurdity of temples that I have, I think we're kind of breaking even right now on most fronts. But with all this astral, well, we can do things. But I chose what the next one's gonna be. Okay, and I think I talked about it already. I want this one. Oh yeah, half price, yeah! This is the one. It's a booster, it's a sight searcher. What's there not to love? The horror mark? Yeah, okay, I don't love that. But, okay, I've been thinking about, I did take another look at my special spells, and I don't have many. This one's a little bit interesting because you get 15 of them, and they actually produce food. This is interesting because I could have a fort where I put a bunch of these in with a bigger army, and they would keep the army fed. Is that better than just making bags of wine or something? I don't know. They're not great. But they're interesting, and it's a use for death gems, which I don't have many uses for my death gems, so hey. But the Hound of Twilight is very interesting. I don't have anyone with this cross path. It makes 3 attacks, it has 55 hit points, it eats ghosts and demons, and it has a big bonus to patrols, actually. But the big thing is, it's fear. If I summoned a few of these, I'd have fear that I could add to an army, without any of the cold auras or any of the other stuff messing with my troops. And, again, they got good hit points, they make multiple attacks, they're interesting. I could see making a few of these if I could put someone with a cross path. I could either give Earth to a Zot and then give it a pair of Earth boots, or I could take somebody who's got Earth on and give them a Death, which is probably the route I'd go. Next up, we have... Okay. He's going to begin summoning a lot of demons very soon. So what I need to do is, I don't remember what it falls under. Air 2, that's what it is. Okay. I also made a few different items for just things I felt I should have. In a pinch, I'd probably want a Ring of Regeneration. I'd probably want the ability to make another extra attack. Those just seemed like good things to have. I don't know. A good idea, probably. So many boosters. It's a good problem to have. Too many boosters. Eh? Alright, anyway, very useful things. So what you're gonna do is I specifically want to bring you to the high security zone. So he's gonna jump there. And that's where he's just gonna start summoning all kinds of demons and things. This is my highest security point. I can't imagine a spy getting here and not getting caught. First, they'd have to get past here, which is already patrolling pretty frickin' hard. We got 4 patrollers on hand already doing their thing. So this is hard to get through. Or you could cut through this one, which has less patrols, actually. Oh, shit. Oh, no. How long has that been like that? Haha! Holy crap! I had a hole in my defenses. But you'd have to get through this province first. And this province is well patrolled. Yeah, this province is well patrolled. So you'd have to get through a well patrolled province, then through another, patrolled province. Then you'd have to choose to come here and not get caught again. And only then would you be able to see the units on this tile. Now, I can't help if they've scanned me with magic. If they use some kind of spell to see what's going on here, they'll see everything. I can't help that. But, I mean, why would they? There's a ton of forts to pick from if you wanted to scan something with magic. It could happen. It could happen at any time. Someone might remember that this fort wasn't built by me. This fort was built by Ulm. Someone might remember that and go looking, but there's only so much you can do. I'm going to summon a whole bunch of powerful stuff here, and this is where I'll just hide everything. Yep. I kind of want to jump this guy over there and start making juggernauts there, but we're probably going to make a couple more. Well, we'll see. The next artifact I make, I have several candidates that I'm trying to choose between. The Forbidden Light is very tempting. See, this sucker here is pretty freaking awesome. If I combined this with the arc, I mean, holy crap. But anyway, basically, this immediately makes everybody blind. Everybody. And it burns all the undead instantly. I assume there's magic resistance. I assume that it doesn't do like max damage or something. But this is a candidate for it. This is a cheap item anybody could slap together in a turn, and it would be a little bit more gem income. It's not really in the running, but I just keep looking at it because it's the first one on the list. Anyway, flying ship, possible. Magic lamp, I know I'd have to spend 2 turns on it, so I'm a little bit reluctant. This thing is too expensive. But logistics wins games. It's in the running. In fact, it's inevitable that I'll make it. Not this, no. These orbs. These orbs are interesting. Yeah. These are interesting. In theory, I could use these in battle to summon bigger elementals and just make an elemental spammer. And they provide gems. And they're magic boosters. So they provide multiple. This one requires 16 strength. They do multiple things for me: gems, booster, and this. So the orbs are in the running. Look, I just want them, okay? I just want them. I just want to do something absurd, like a 4-armed Cyclops or my Lion Pretender with arms. Anyway, there's a bunch of interesting things in here. All kinds of interesting things, really. I'm kind of favoring picking up more boosters, gem producers, and things that just do ridiculous, like 20% regeneration on boots. This is crazy. This thing looks amazing. There's just so many in the running. This is very probable. This one makes you a better priest, and there's a couple other ones that give priest boosts. But this is the epic shield. If I give somebody silver arms, I promise you they're going to equip this in one of their 4 arms. And then they have an even higher strength bonus. Holy crap. And then I'll have to decide what kind of armor to wear. This one gives you magic resistance. This one just makes you tough. Like, imagine a character. Let's say I gave them 4 arms. I slap this on. Ooh, boy. Then I slap the crown on. That's a 21 head protection. And I was told this was an extra shield. That's another +5 strength with auto charm going off. That's +5 strength, +4 strength, That's already 9. 13 strength. Additional strength. 13 of it. Holy crap. And guess what? You still have 3 free hands. Or if you're the pretender, you have a free hand, but you're going to be making 2 claws and a bite with the added strength. Terrifying. Terrifying. At that point, it pretty much doesn't matter what you equip in his other hand. I mean, anything is going to work. Maybe you want cold resistance somewhere in your build, so you just put this in his hand. It's going to hit hard enough. It's going to, with all that strength backing it, and then you had 2 AoE effects. Yeah, holy shit. That probably would be a good pick right there. It's cheap, too, relatively speaking. Unfortunately, this would take a ton of rounds, and there's just things higher priority than building the ultimate pretender of doom. But I wanna... Anyway, I'm pretty confident the Atlas is the right pick here. I'm gonna do some other summoning, gonna do this and that. Ooh. Almacoatl. I wish I could click on you and see what you do, but 450? It doesn't matter, even if you were Astral 3, it still wouldn't be worth the price. Oh! No, because I have to pay, every 3 turns I'd have to pay more. No, it's just not worth doing. Oh yeah, you need to get back into Tog. Alright, anyway, a lot of stuff is gonna slide around and do their things. That was the big move. He's still on his way. I made a mistake, and I need somebody to be here so I can see this. No sights again! Really? Well, you'll get down here into this place. People just don't sight search, I guess. I don't know. Alright, this is where the... Yeah, this is where the big army is. So this is marching this way to reclaim these again. Lanka actually did a pretty good job of taking back some territory, but... I think what's going to happen is these armies are going to combine and sweep everything over here uncontested. This army over here, I'm sure that it can handle one, even if it can handle the combination. It might. He might be able to snowball enough units into it to steam this side, but it will be an expensive battle, and he'll have lost a ton of territory over here. He's just being ground down. He has never been able to make an offense since the start of the war. He's not been able to do offenses into Tenchi, whereas Tenchi is just constantly in his territory. It's rough, man. Alright. I could put the arc here in Tog. Try to grind against here. I'm making his territory so much better by giving him my scales. Anyway, and yeah, unless I can get another deal buying stuff, I'm going to end up just upgrading a bunch of forts again, building labs, that sort of thing. I'm going to go ahead and empower 3 more blood. Until you're actually needed. I don't know how dream seduction works. I wonder, I'm going to look up Lanka. I'm gonna maybe bargain and see if I can trade to steal. If he'll give me one of his generals, we can arrange something and she kidnaps him. He might have a unit I'd be interested in. I don't know, I'll look at it. But she's probably going to be used to just run around and site search. She should be pretty mobile, actually. Oh yeah, she's really mobile. Look at that. So yeah, she can equip something and she'll be searching Glamour 3. Which isn't bad at all. And when I finally do need her, plus she's stealthy, so nobody will know she's moving around my territory. Nobody can see that I have this. I want as many stealthy things as I can get, because that's the best. I'm tempted to hire a bunch of stuff before all these forts appear and my resources and recruitment are about to take a dive. Look at how much this province is worth every turn by itself. And the population yet grows. God, why can't we find anything? Look at how much we've site-searched this, and we've never found a thing. We'll just have to site-search even harder. Someday there'll be a breakthrough. Someday, someway. Alright, next turn we get Blood Magic 7. And then the turn after that, we end up with Blood Magic 8. Then it'll be back on Thaumaturgy, unless I change courses. We'll get Ill Earth, and then we'll probably jump straight to these. Because I think these had blood, so when they don't have anything better to do, they can blood search. Whereas the Archdevils, I think most of them did not. I'll have to double check that. We also have this option. And that's not as hard as it sounds. This one here, given enough boosters, could pull that off. And once you have the first vampire, it's not so hard to get more of them, because they can reproduce asexually. So this might be the last turn that we empower Zots for blood searching. This might be the last time it happens. Yeah. Might just be. As for... Oh, I got a scout in Ulm. We finally see something! Okay, he's been summoning wolves. It's a small army, honestly. We know we'll get caught if we stay there an extra round. I kind of really want to bring my spy over here, but I'm terrified he'd just get caught. And all the gems and everything would be wasted. I should make more scouts. Yeah. And you were forging a ring of regeneration or something. Well, you've done your job. Was there anything else I'm forgetting? I didn't lose a scout today. Amazing. I've got forts that don't have, patrols yet. I might end up hiring regular guys. I'm really wanting to start massing Archons. But I think the first goal should be to build up all of these cities. I think all of my forts should be built up to higher levels. So, we should get on that. Yeah. Looks like most of it is underground. Cool. Yeah. Boop. The money is gonna disappear quickly. Oh, no, that one's fine. This one is... Fortify it. Look, it's a blood hunter. We're not doing the acorn thing anymore. We no longer get attacked for blood hunting by the civilians. I'm convinced at this point. I am convinced. Go undisease yourself over there. I kind of want to make the disease grinder. I kind of want it. Alright, my gosh, I have so many things I need to do. This guy actually just, we're probably going to throw out a couple more Raven Feasts. Yeah, we just did this one. It's already got 100 again. Look at that. Whoops. Just looking for more sites of high corpse counts. Huh. Actually pretty low. Well, I guess I'll strip you of your, badges of office and send you somewhere else. I decided to stop casting spells to site search. I decided to start just, oh. Whatever. I decided I would just start site searching the old-fashioned way, and by giving them boots, they can easily get where they needed to go. Yeah, this guy just did a site search of 3. Huh. I guess he can go there then. Sure. Actually, it's looking like perhaps he should also get a pair of Sonic Speed Up shoes. Looks like you'll have to run all the way down to here. Pity you can't make it in one turn, but we kind of been site searching everywhere around here. But you'll get over there, you'll find things, it'll be great. I think I've decided I'm not going to try to go for, I was on the fence last turn, but I think this turn I'm pretty sure I'm not going to ever bother with, this one. Because I can do, demons that give me high death. So we'll just stick to that. Alright, nothing's moved here. Yeah, I think that's everything. Alright then. Man, I'm looking forward to that thing. I'm really looking forward to the next artifact. It's gonna be glorious. Every turn we'll be able to site search to the max somewhere. Doesn't that sound awesome? Alright then. Well, I'm just gonna... I really want to start summoning juggernauts. Look at this. I could cast the eyes and see everything. Just tempting. One of the things I need to do is I need to do an estimate of how many candles there are in the world and how many candles each player is producing to get so that I can create an appropriate doomsday clock. At the moment, I'm fighting everybody's candles simultaneously, so my progress has slowed to a crawl. But I can get unstuck. There are ways. Sooner or later, these grinding wars are gonna find a conclusion. More territory would mean more temples. I just have to make sure I get some. I can produce juggernauts I just produced the arc. No, I will definitely be able to increase the pressure. I will definitely be capable of it. I want to make this... Like, I just want to counter this. So that we're not losing too many candles to this area. Well, I mean, we'll still lose this area, but you know what I mean. If I can get the candle count real high, it becomes harder and harder for the candles being produced. If I understand how it works correctly, the more candles you have, the harder it is to lose a candle. So, if I can bring this up to, 10 candles, then the candles being produced should mostly just fail from the throne. They should fail to win the candle fight. That's if I understand how this works correctly. So, the more pressure I can exert over these temples, the better. This is a little bit of a problem. He's got too many of them. But everything around it should resist his pushes. So the most he can get is this one tile to flip. But we're not making progress here. But we will in time. We will in time. Yes. Oh, there's two of you here. I'll put one of you into Silver Fangs. I guess Troll Canyons and you go into Silver Fangs? Sure, why not? Alright, anyway. Oh, hey, I'm in Mudwood. There's just 10 Vinemen. Why has nobody taken this? This has been neutral for, like, ever. What's going on here? There must be more to this than I can tell at a glance. Because otherwise he'd have just dropped the Draconians and gotten a new province. There must be something wrong with this tile. There must be. Maybe there's some rule I don't know about, and he doesn't find sites unless they're within my domain? Or something? I don't know. There's no way these are all empty. There must be sites. There must be. Right? Alright.